The S&P 500 is at all-time highs, and typically, Bitcoin and the S&P 500 have been incredibly closely correlated. The last two times that we had such a strong divergence between Bitcoin and the stock market was actually in January of 2024. Bitcoin eventually caught back up to the S&P 500, and in January of 2023, where the S&P 500 was moving higher, but Bitcoin was still making new lows at $16,000. Eventually, Bitcoin caught back up to the S&P 500. It could be that we're in exactly the same situation, but if we zoom out a little bit further and we look at what was happening in November of 2021, you can see Bitcoin was moving lower while the S&P 500 was moving higher, and this time it wasn't Bitcoin that caught up to the S&P 500, but just the opposite. The S&P 500 caught down to Bitcoin. We also have evidence that large Bitcoin holders have actually been selling over the last few months, which is the very opposite to what they were doing towards the end of 2022.